Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our IN.FORM Coaches webinar for today. My name is Shandy Hatfield, and I work here at Nature's Sunshine's home office, and I'll be your host for today. We're going to talk about all about essential oils on today's webinar. So before we kind of dive into today's topic, I just wanted to remind everyone that you can type in any questions or comments that you have as we go along, and we'll make sure to save some time for the end of the webinar to answer. Also, in your panel, you have got 3 handouts. You've got a copy of today's slides, and then you've got 2 additional handouts that go with today's presentation. So make sure you download those and save those to your computer. We will also add them to our resource section on the website, but wanted to make them available to you now. So on today's webinar, we will be doing a rebroadcast of a webinar we did in October, which was really fantastic. We had Lori Hargis with us, and she went over how you can incorporate essential oils into your IN.FORM program. And so we're going to listen to a recording of that webinar. One of the handouts that I included is actually it's the new essential oil content that is in the participant manual. So you'll see there are 2 pages of recipes, and Lori talks about those in her presentation. And then there also is a 3rd page that is in Module 12. It's the Sabotaging Thoughts, and it has different essential oils that can support that. So that also goes along with her presentation. So make sure that you download that one especially. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll play the recording. If you're not familiar with Lori Hargis, she is a registered aromatherapist, and she just has a wealth of knowledge about essential oils. She's spoken at many of our conventions, and we're really glad to have her. So let me go ahead and get that started.
Hello everyone, this is Lori Hargis in the south of France, and I'm very excited to share this information on how to use essential oils for emotional support. Be informed with authentic essential oils. Okay, you probably are wondering why I put a sunflower in the middle of this slide with all these photos around it. I feel like each and every one of us is a flower, and the center of the flower is our core self, and we blossom when we have the support from our family, friends, and colleagues. When I was just in Sri Lanka last week visiting the cinnamon distillery, the distiller said, when we go to the doctor, he says, eat right and exercise. He never asks us what is in our mind and how you feel emotionally. The distiller said, yet this is the most important aspect. We have to feel good about ourselves. And this is why the IN.FORM program is so awesome, because it helps to bring emotional balance, and essential oils support emotional balance and well-being. How to use essential oils for emotional support. We all need emotional support, and essential oils play their part. IN.FORM has the answers. Authentic essential oils to help you with awareness of breath, olfactory sense exercise, concentration exercise, candle staring exercise, the ultimate relaxation, and stop sabotaging thoughts. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to be aware of your breath. So as you're sitting here listening to me, I want you to look at how you're breathing. Are you having difficulties breathing? Are you breathing deeply? If not now, I want you to check your breathing, and I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to breathe. Take a deep breath in and relax and release it. There you go. The reason why I asked you to do this is because we're going to do this breath awareness activity. I hope you all brought your favorite essential oil or blend, or you have taken one of the essential oils from your kit. There's Breathe Deep, Pine, and Eucalyptus. These are great ones if you don't have a favorite one or a favorite blend to do a breath awareness activity. So as I'm speaking, I want you to close your eyes Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. And now feel the sensation of one breath flowing into and out from your body. Be mindful of your body from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. How are you feeling? Do you have any sensations of discomfort or tension? Now take a deep breath and focus on breathing relaxation into the areas of discomfort or tension. Feel these areas softening and relaxing. And as you do, open your eyes, stretch, and feel yourself be balanced and centered. And this is something that you can do with your people when they come into an IN.FORM meeting. They've come to the meeting, they're happy to be there, and this is one way for you to get them to decontract at the beginning of the meeting. You can ask them, you can pass around some of the essential oils, you can have them take a smell, find out their favorite one. If they don't know, offer them again and have them smell the essential oil and go through this exercise. They'll all be more balanced and centered, and they'll be able to take in the information that you are going to give them in that weekly module. Olfactory is an important sense. Do you pay attention to how you feel when you smell certain scents? Do they make you feel uncomfortable? And I put a picture here of Robert the Rose Horse. I don't know if any of you have ever read the story about Robert the Rose Horse, but Robert the Rose Horse, he smells a rose on a little girl's head, and it causes a complete catastrophe because he has this allergy to roses. In the end of the story, Robert the Rose Horse ends up being okay with roses. And this is why we have to, when we're uncomfortable with a smell, we have to understand that there's a reason for it. Our brain is telling us, you know, the smell is not good for us. If you experience something that's pleasant, it helps you to relax your body, to let go, to breathe better. So when you're working with people, make sure that you are giving them something that they like to smell. Otherwise, it becomes a bad experience for them. So you always need to let them pick something that makes them feel comfortable. As you see this baby colt here, this is a nice, pleasant meadow with flowers in it, and he's smelling them, and it looks like he's enjoying it. So this is what we need to do with your IN.FORM people. Here's an olfactory sense exercise, what you can do with them. And this can help them when they're feeling down, and they say, oh, I don't know if I can continue doing this, or there's some excuse of why they're not eating the way they need to be eating, or exercising, or doing the things in the program. So you're going to ask them, so how are you feeling today? And if they say, oh, I'm not so great, you can say, okay, you can take out your refuge blend, your core balancing blend, or your inspiring uplifting blend, smell each one, and find out which one resonates with you. Now, these are only examples. You can use other essential oils or other blends that you make for your group. And another good example that you could do is the group could make their own blend. And each week you pass that blend out. And they've made this blend together. It could be an exercise that you could do with your people in your group. And then when they come in, they all smell this blend because this is their blend together. And it'll make them feel as one when they arrive. And what you do is you have them smell the blend, find out which one resonates with them. Then they take a short sniff. They're going to close their eyes, and they're going to repeat a positive affirmation. So they're going to repeat the positive affirmation. So, for example, refuge blend, I'm calm at all times in a healthy and positive way. Core balancing blend, I am balanced in all aspects of my life in a healthy and positive way. Inspire, uplifting blend, I'm easily and effortlessly feeling inner happiness in a healthy and positive way. Now, the reason I've said these positive affirmations the way I have said them, is because it's in the here and now. And that's what you need to write when you write a positive affirmation. It needs to be now. I am. And it needs to end in a healthy and positive way because we want everything to be in a healthy and positive way. So this is an example of how you can write positive affirmations using essential oils. And they can make their own positive affirmation as a group or individually. Do you have difficulties concentrating? Do you seem distracted? Are you able to hold a conversation? Is your mind constantly racing? I love this cartoon here because it says, I'm finding it difficult to concentrate, but I'm not sure why. I think this person's a little confused. Look, they've got the TV going, the computer's going on, the radio in the background, and they're trying to do some other things. And this is how our life can be. And this is one of the reasons why we can't concentrate. So essential oils can help us do that. And through this exercise, I'm going to show you how to do that. So what I'd like you to do is, if you have core balancing blend, peppermint or rosemary, or pick out your favorite essential oil that you've brought with you for this webinar, and stare at an object. If you're sitting in your office, stare at a book or stare at the scissors. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at my scissors. Keep focused on the object for as long as possible. Keep a mental watch on your mind. If your mind starts to wander, take a short sniff of core blend, peppermint or rosemary. Then bring yourself back to the object and stay focused as long as possible. Now, another way to stay focused on things is that you can look at the object. When your mind goes to another thought, release the thought, take a deep breath, breathe, and then I want you to smile. Because when we smile, this sends endorphins to our brain. And it can help us go right back and to concentrate. Because when we smile, we relax. So this is another way to do a concentration exercise. The power of fire. Fire. Ancient man warmed himself, cooked his food, and kept danger away from him at night. In churches, candles are lit with a prayer for another, or used in celebrations such as marriages, birthdays, and a special evening with a loved one. Sitting by a campfire singing, or in the winter sitting by your fireplace, looking into the fire soothes us and helps us to let go of our daily stresses. Now, the reason why I'm talking about fire is because in your manual, you have information on candle staring. And I wanted you to understand the reason why people use candle staring. It's because the power of the fire. Let go of your stress and concentrate by candle staring with essential oils. Add 5 to 10 drops of your favorite essential oil or blend to the candle depending on how concentrated you'd like the smell. And you have a handout here that you can download after the webinar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the handout with you right now. And you will need a glass jar, a scented candle, and 1 toothpick. Your favorite essential oil or essential oil blend used for focus such as frankincense, myrrh, or core balancing blend. Light the candle. Let it burn for about 10 minutes or until there's a good couple inches worth of melted wax sitting at the top of the candle. Blow out the candle. Place 5 to 10 drops essential oil into the melted wax of the candle. Now, stir the melted candle wax using a toothpick. Start the point where you place the drops of the oil and widen the stirring circle outward until you've mixed the oil as evenly with the rest of the melted wax as you can. Now, you've blown the candle out, so you're going to sniff the candle mixture to test the concentration of the oil and its ratio to the candle wax. The smell should be easily detectable within a few inches, and lightly detectable in the room when the candle is burning. If it's not strong enough, add more oil. Light the candle and focus on the light of the candle. Caution, do not pick up candle with bare hands. Keep out of reach of children. So this is a way to also relax and let go of your stress by just looking at the light of the candle and then smelling the essential oils that you've put into the candle. The ultimate relaxation. This is one of the most important things that we can do, is to get our beauty sleep. And the only way to do it is to have ultimate relaxation. We need to create a regular bedtime routine about an hour before sleep. This means stop the computers, stop the television, stop the cell phone, all those kinds of exterior things. Diffuse some essential oils, 25 drops of lavender and Roman chamomile or refuge calming blend, because they're all soothing and relaxing. Diffuse in the bedroom until you turn out the lights. Then what you do is you're going to go into your bath, you're going to place 10 drops of either lavender, clary sage, or ylang ylang in the bath. Now, these essential oils are all in the ester family, and they're all very, very relaxing. And that's the reason why I put them here. You're going to take a nice warm bath, 10 to 15 minutes, really soak. You're going to get out, dry off, and then you're going to place 12 drops of refuge calming blend in 1/2 ounce of carrier oil, or another essential oil that is calming, such as lavender, clary sage, ylang ylang. And you're going to put it in 1/2 ounce of carrier oil, roll it between your hands, or you can put it in a roller ball, place it on your temples, the back of your neck, your chest, your back, and then you can put it on the corresponding reflex points on your hands and feet. And this will relax and calm you. Also, touch is relaxing and helps de-stress you. Now, if you have a loved one who will rub your back, that's great, or give you a foot massage. Go for it. I do. Now, spritzer. Add 46 drops of lavender or Roman chamomile or refuge calming blend in a 2-ounce bottle with a sprayer. Now, with water, and you're going to shake it up. Add the sprayer. You're going to add the sprayer first, then you're going to shake well. Spray on your pillow before bed. Now, don't drench it. Stand back and spray it so it just misses the pillow. And then you can have a really good night's sleep, because when we sleep well, the body detoxes, and this is very, very important. If the body can detox, then the next day the body functions better. So this is why I like to call it beauty sleep. Stop sabotaging thoughts. Who gets hurt when you have sabotaging thoughts? You do. Nobody else. Do you start believing them? Yes, because you are reinforcing whatever you are thinking. So think positive. Here in your booklet, you have some sabotaging thoughts, and then you have the positive thing that you are going to counteract the sabotaging thought with. So what I've done is I've took the sabotaging thought with the positive affirmation next to it, and I've made a recipe for this. So that way, I wish I was losing weight more quickly, when you say this positive affirmation, you can use this blend of essential oils, which is 5 drops of refuge calming blend, 6 drops of neroli essential oil, 1 drop of helichrysum essential oil, and 4 drops of distressed flower remedy. Now, the reason I picked this flower remedy and this 1 blend and 2 essential oils is because when you say, I wish I was losing weight more quickly, you're restless and you're anxious. You're saying to yourself, oh, I'm not doing this fast enough, I'm not good enough. It's not true. You've just got to calm down your nervous system, which is what Refuge Blend does. It helps you with all the exterior distress, helps you be calm inside, and as we know, neroli is wonderful for this too. Helichrysum is our rescue remedy essential oil, and then you add your 4 drops of distress flower remedy with it, and it's just a beautiful formulation to help you calm down and get rid of the restlessness. So you're going to combine the essential oils and the flower remedy with the carrier oil in a 1/2 ounce bottle. You're going to roll it between your hands and mix the contents together. Then you're going to apply it to the back of your neck, your temples, your chest, and your solar plexus and corresponding reflex points on hands and feet. Contraindications: do not use in pregnancy. Our next sabotaging thought: recipe for going to extremes. It's okay to give in just this one time. Okay, and as we know, if you give in one time, you're going to reinforce the habit of giving in, and it'll just get easier and easier to eat the chocolate chip cookies every single time, okay? Or to grab that bag of potato chips. Oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. We have to be mindful of ourselves, and this blend will help you do that. 5 drops of neroli or lemon. Now, the reason why I said lemon or neroli is because sometimes certain people can't afford neroli, so I use lemon, and you'll get the same uplift. You'll have an uplifting effect with lemon as well as neroli. 4 drops of core blend, balanced blend. 2 drops of lavender, 1 drop geranium or rose, and it's the same situation as neroli or lemon. 4 drops Be Responsible flower remedy, 4 drops open heart flower remedy, and 1/2 ounce carrier oil. You're going to combine the essential oils and the flower remedies in 1/2 ounce of carrier oil. Okay. Now you also can put this in a roller ball if you want, and roll the ball between your hands to mix the contents, and you can apply it to the temples, the back of the neck, the chest, the solar plexus, and the corresponding reflex points on hands and feet. Contraindications: do not use in pregnancy, phototoxic. Recipe for tiredness, or when you're just giving up. I can't lose weight because I just like eating. I don't want to give that up. Okay? That's just, it's just because people get tired, and so you need something that's going to motivate them. And this blend is going to do that. It's 7 drops Inspire Uplifting Blend. I've added 3 drops of peppermint to the Inspire blend and 2 drops of grapefruit to give it even more of a punch. 4 drops of Release It to let the things go, and 1/2 ounce carrier oil. You're going to combine the essential oils, the flower remedy, with the carrier oil in a 1/2 ounce bottle. You're going to roll it between your hands. Now, you can use these also if you want in a roller ball, as I stated before. Apply to temples, back of neck, chest, solar plexus, and corresponding reflex points on hands and feet. Contraindications: do not use in pregnancy, nursing mothers, or small children under 2 years of age. Phototoxic. Now, the reason is you're not using it is because of the peppermint in it in pregnancy. Recipe for guilt. It's okay to eat this because I'm having a bad day. It's not okay to eat extra because although my mind knows I'm having a bad day, my body doesn't. Besides, if I overeat, I'll feel overfull and guilty, which will make me even more unhappy. If I stay on track with my eating, it's highly likely my day will start to feel better, not worse. So this is a great recipe when people are starting to say, oh, it's okay, no, it's not, because like the positive affirmation says, you're just going to feel bad about it later, and you're going to have guilt, and nobody wants to have guilt. For me, guilt is a worthless emotion. So let's stay on the positive track here. With 6 drops of Breathe Deep Blend or Pine Essential Oil. Now, Breathe Deep has pine in it, And pine is wonderful for guilt. I use it in lots of formulations when I have a client come in who is suffering from guilt. 2 drops of bergamot, because bergamot is uplifting. It helps us get over things. 1 drop eucalyptus, 1 drop tea tree, and 2 drops frankincense. 4 drops Be Responsible Remedy in a ½ ounce of carrier oil. You're going to combine essential oils, flower essences, and the carrier oil. You're going to roll it between your hands, mix the contents together, and this one you're going to apply to your chest, solar plexus, and corresponding reflex points, because this is more of a heart situation, okay? Contraindications: do not use in pregnancy, nursing mothers, or with children under 2 years of age. Phototoxic. Always be careful when you have a eucalyptus in a formulation with asthmatics. Some asthmatics respond okay to eucalyptus and others don't. Recipe for indecision. It's okay to eat 3 pieces of pizza because everyone else is. My body doesn't know or care what anybody else around me is eating. It doesn't know if everyone is eating 10 pieces of pizza or 0 pieces. It only knows what I eat. So just because everyone else is eating that much doesn't necessarily mean that I can. Just because it feels okay doesn't mean it is. So when someone is very indecisive about what they want to do with their body, it's difficult because this is a habit that you have to acquire. Okay, just because I have to say, okay, yes, my friends are eating 10 pieces of pizza, but for me, no, I only want to eat 1 piece or no pieces, you know? I have the right to choose what I want for my body. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. And this blend will help you do that. 5 drops of lemongrass. Lemongrass stimulates circulation in the lymphatic system. It also helps us with digestion, and the reason I put it in there is because I feel that lemongrass really can, with the other essential oils, help stimulate our brain, and this with the rosemary, and sandalwood grounds us with the patchouli, and that's really important. We need to be grounded and always in our body and thinking about what is best for us, not for the others when they're eating 10 pieces of pizza and having a big pitcher of beer, whatever it is. With 1 drop of Essential Shield blend. Essential Shield blend has clove in it, cinnamon in it, and all these are very motivating and help us with indecision. 4 drops Be Courageous Flower Essence Remedy. Combine essential oils, flower remedy with carrier oil in 1/2 ounce bottle. Roll bottle between your hands to mix the contents together. Apply to the back of neck, chest, solar plexus, and corresponding reflex points on hands and feet. Contraindications: do not use in pregnancy, nursing mothers, or with children under 6 years of age. Phototoxic. I worked out really hard today, so it's okay to eat extra dessert. While it may be true that I can eat a little extra because of my hard workout, although it's not a guarantee, my body needs healthy food it can use, not extra junk food. Yeah, we don't want to undo what we've done. So here is an extra wonderful blend to help when you get a negative attitude. Oh, I can do what I want. 5 drops jasmine or ylang ylang. 1 drop frankincense, 1 drop myrrh, 2 drops clary sage, 1 drop sweet marjoram, and 4 drops fine strength flower remedy. Combine essential oils, flower remedy with carrier oil in 1/2 ounce bottle. Roll between your hands. And you're going to apply to the temples, back of neck, heart, solar plexus, and corresponding reflex points on hands and feet. Do not use in pregnancy, breastfeeding, or suffering from estrogen-induced tumors. Recipe for Don't Fudge Again. Let's not cheat, right? It's okay to eat extra at dinner tonight because I've had a hard day and I deserve it. I do deserve to calm down after a hard day, although eating isn't the only way to achieve this. And I do deserve to eat dinner. What I don't deserve is to overeat at dinner and then face the consequences. physical, psychological, and not reaching my weight loss goals. A blend for this is 6 drops mandarin, 4 drops refuge calming blend, 1 drop cinnamon, 1 drop patchouli, 4 drops Be Responsible flower remedy, ½ ounce of carrier oil, and 1 roll-on bottle. Now, when you put cinnamon is motivating in this formulation, okay? Mandarin and the refuge blend are calming, and patchouli is grounding. And this is the reason why I made this formulation the way I did. Then the responsible flower essence helps them to feel responsible and take self-responsibility for what they're doing. So when you combine these essential oils and flower essences in this 1/2 ounce of carrier oil, and you roll the bottle between your hands in a roll-on bottle, you're going to then put your cap on it, and then you're going to put it on the back of the neck and the creases of the wrist and the elbows. Do not use in pregnancy, nursing mothers, or with children under 8 years of age. Phototoxic. Remember, be in form by having a good relationship with yourself and your body. Enjoy your central being through the power of essential oils. Keep updated on essential oils. You can check out Nature Sunshine's blog. You can follow me on NSP Essential Oils Rock Facebook group, where I post blends and information to support you at work and home, and lots more. And also you can contact me for my online aromatherapy course.
All right, so thank you to Lori Hargis. That was a fantastic presentation. That's why I thought this one would be perfect to rebroadcast and remind us how we can really incorporate essential oils into our IN.FORM groups, because the emotional piece is so important. That mental piece and our emotions can make a huge impact on our success in the program, and so it's very important that we really focus on that, and essential oils can be really beneficial. So let's go ahead and do a couple of announcements, and then we'll wrap things up for today. So just as a reminder, we have a promotion going this month that if you start a new group with at least 5 people and you submit a group photo, you can be eligible for a prize package. So in this package, you have Nature's Harvest samples, 11 pea samples, Smart Meal samples, a full-size bag of the 11 peas sugar-free, a box of Fixated, and then also 15 sample packs of the Anxious List. And then in addition to that, you also will get 10 of the NSP Power Shakers, which those are awesome for mixing up the protein, and then also 10 reusable IN.FORM bags. So, and these bags just got in stock, and they are awesome. I'm really excited that we can have that as part of our promo pack. It actually has the IN.FORM logo on one side and then has the Nature Sunshine logo on the other. So this is really a great pack that you could make little samples or do giveaways and things like that. So that is an awesome prize for your group. So just as a reminder, we talked about this every week, and a couple weeks ago we introduced it, but we have a brand new coaches portal, and this is your new spot where you're going to go and upload your group information. So like you can see here, you can upload and manage your group. You can manage your participants. You can see once you've qualified for the promotion, it will let you know if a group has qualified. You can also track BioTracker data and progress for your participants, including charts and graphs and things like that. You also can suggest products for each person, and it makes it really simple for them to place their order. Also, there's a portal that your participants can access where they can see their progress and they can see those recommendations that you've given them. And also you can access all the IN.FORM resources right on this page. So just as a reminder, to get there, you go under Members, and then under IN.FORM, and under Coaches Portal, and it will require you to log in. Only coaches are able to access this. Or you can use the same shortcut that you've always used at naturesunshine.com/coach. That will also take you to the same page. So make sure that you go and check that out. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer some questions. Let me just pull up my little question box here. Okay, so Doreen is wondering where she can buy, or can we buy the IN.FORM bags. So Doreen, right now they are only part of the Start Your Group promo. So if you start a group with 5 people, you'll receive 10 of those. But that's something that we'll take a look at and decide if we might be able to offer those for purchase for everybody. Okay, Sarah is wondering, can you tell me how to order the Trifold IN.FORM brochure that you got in the promo pack, with the one that came with the posters and things like that? So I'm so glad that you asked this, Sarah, because we actually now do have that available, and I've meant to bring that up on the webinar today, and I overlooked that, so I'm so glad that you brought it up. So the Trifold brochure, it's basically just an introduction to IN.FORM, and those are available in packs of 25. Let me just actually pull up the information really quick so I can tell you how you can order that. Okay, so they are $4.50, and they're a pack of 25, like I said. And the stock number, if you'd like to order that, is 5957-7. So that was 5957-7. That's the stock number. And if you just search IN.FORM brochure on the website, that will come up. It also is available in Spanish, and let me pull up the stock number for that one. The Spanish, it's the same price, $4.50, and the stock number is 5958-3. So that was 5958-3 for the Spanish version. All right, so that is available to you, and it is a great resource if you want to just promote IN.FORM, let people know a little bit more about the program. You can purchase those and kind of pass them along so that people can understand. All right, and somebody asked how soon would those be available in Canada. I'm not sure. We can definitely check with the Canada office and see if those might be available. So you might want to just reach out to them on that. Okay, Janice is wondering, she is wondering, have we shipped the prizes for January groups that were started? So we haven't yet, but those will be going out here in the next week. We actually just got the bags in stock, so we were waiting for those to come in. But we will get those prize packages shipped right away. And also, going forward, now that we have everything in stock, we're able to get these shipped out much more quickly. So going forward, things will be a shorter timeline to get those prize packages shipped. Okay, let me just look here again at the questions. Okay, I think that we've answered all the questions that have come in so far. I do have just a couple more things I want to cover, and then if you have any other questions, I would be happy to answer those before we wrap things up. One thing that I wanted to talk about is Education Week is coming up next week, and it actually is going to run Tuesday, February 16th through Tuesday, February 23rd. So this will actually take the place of our next 2 IN.FORM webinars, because it actually is at the exact same time. So I've put together in this slide a schedule of all the webinars that we're going to be having. There's some really interesting topics that have got they've got videos and demonstrations and things like that built in. So we've got Stephen Horn bringing us a Skinny on Snot, Cindy Clement with Is Pain Kicking Your Butt, Dr. Jay Vandenhavel, What the Health, Where Do I Start, Lawrence Smith, Hands-on Uses, Make Your Own Salves, Ointments, Creams, and Lotions, On Monday, we're going to have a panel of herbal gurus, experts, that you can come and ask your herbal questions. And then we'll wrap things up on Tuesday with Sylvia Rogers. She's going to talk about going green, safe, earth-smart alternatives for your home and family using NFP authentic essential oils. So if today's topic on essential oils really interests you, that will be a great one to check out. Also, I can think of so many applications. Think of like the week when we talk about toxicity. There will probably be some really great tips that that you can do that you can share with your groups. Okay, so Christine is wondering, for the asset experts, is each time frame going to be live? I believe so. I believe all of them have live Q&A, but we can double check that. But I'm pretty sure that the panels are going to be live. All right. So a couple other things. So if you're interested in participating, you can register at nfpwebinars.com. Also, you can share this with any of your friends or family, your downline. Anybody can participate in this. You don't have to be a member of Nature's Sunshine to listen into the webinars. But we do have some really great incentives if you are a member of Nature's Sunshine that you can earn different things. So if you attend 4 out of the 6 webinars, then you will get a free bottle of the 4-ounce Silver Shield, which I think that has like a $23 or $24 value. That's an awesome product, which you probably are all aware that's one of our top products at Nature's Sunshine. But if you attend all 6 webinars, in addition to the Silver Shield, you will also get 25 Sunshine Points, which if you're not familiar with Sunshine Points, 1 Sunshine Point equals $1 in free product. So you're basically getting $25 off a future order. So that's a great deal, and I really encourage all of you to participate while we're taking a break from our weekly coaches webinar. Okay, so I don't see that we've had any other questions that have come in, so we'll go ahead and wrap things up for today. Plan to join us is actually going to be in 3 weeks from now because of Education Week for the next 2 weeks. So it will be Tuesday, March 1st, and same time, 11 a.m., so mark your calendar for that and plan to join us. And then also, thank you so much for taking the time to join us on today's webinar. Thank you to Lori Hargis for her fantastic presentation on how we can really be informed with those authentic essential oils and really help our participants have ultimate success by bringing in some of those essential oils to help them where they need that support on the emotional side and that even that motivation. I feel like the essential oils can just be so uplifting and can really motivate you to try harder and to do better with your success. So thanks again to everybody for joining us, and we will see you on Education Week next 2 Tuesdays and then back on March 1st for our IN.FORM webinar. Have a great day.